Hey YouTubers, this your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. So today I'm doing my newest movie review on the newest Netflix original movie, Home Team, that stars Kevin James playing legendary NFL coach Sean Payton. And as most of you know the story, Sean Payton got suspended, and he goes back to Texas to like coach a little league football team to get closer to his son. And let me tell you, this is based off a true story, and I loved it, and I somewhat didn't love it, but considering it's definitely the same movie that made past Adam Sandler comedy movies, I kind of really didn't enjoy it that much. But it was still a very heartwarming family movie that everyone might enjoy, including, and I myself enjoyed it a whole lot. Definitely, definitely, someone check this out if you're interested in it. But still, it was a legit funny family movie that is based off a true story that again everyone will enjoy and have a blast with. So yes, let's start with the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. Seeing Kevin James portray this legendary NFL coach, Sean Payton, is phenomenal. I I cannot, no words can describe how great Kevin James was at this role, and he really brought his A game with this one. No, I really mean that. I really do mean that, because knowing he's playing this coach, it was just phenomenal. Kevin James, I'm not sure if you'll watch, but kudos to you for playing this one epic, one awesome NFL coach with it with his interesting backstory as well. And the people who follow football will definitely want to watch this movie because again, Kevin James as Sean Payton, hands down, perfect. I enjoyed it. It was definitely fun and exciting to watch. I really did enjoy it a ton. I really did. And another positive is that we get this movie is practically based off a true story that actually happened in 2010 in February. Not many Adam Sandler movies can really do this, but this one, literally this movie, actually did a movie that is based off true events that happened. And what I can say about this movie is definitely check this out. All I can say is that I'm blown I'm blown away how Adam Sandler and produced this, and how he made. I can't talk today. I'm sorry, guys. And how he just made stuck with the true events that happened. I really, I really can give him kudos to this because not many of his comedic movies are like a huge hit. But the one thing I loved about this movie is that it was based off a true story that happened to Sean Payton and how he's trying to connect with his son. That is just something that he really did an awesome job with. Adam Sandler really made sure that this movie was going to legit connect with a bunch of people, especially Sean Payton himself. I know I'm saying a lot about this movie, but this movie is for sure something that will touch everyone's hearts. Again, this is based off of true events that happened years ago. That happened in 2010. So yes, I can agree. We can all agree that this movie This is definitely one Adam Sandler movie you'll want to check out, minus all the bad stuff. Another positive is that, well, we get to see a father and son reconnect after not talking for a while. This is for sure a movie that I believe has never done something like that before. Sean Payton is trying his hardest to reconnect with his son, but as the movie progresses, it you really they really are trying like their hardest to connect. At first, his son didn't want to talk to him, but as the movie progressed, they really start warming up to each other. That's something that's really just touching, in my opinion. It really is. And that's it for the positives. On to the negative. And the one, actually, my one negative is that most of the characters in this movie kind of really didn't do it for me, such as Rob Schneider playing the stepdad. Oh my god. Like, literally, he was awful at this role, at playing the stepfather. I really didn't see the point in that, in the stepfather. I really didn't. But really, he is a talented actor, but this role, it was just, oh my god, it was just terrible. Like I said, definitely one of the most terrible roles he's gotten. And as for the rest of the characters in this movie, ugh, I I was just, it was sad. And another negative is that Taylor Lautner Taylor Lautner, I wasn't really convinced of him being a coach. Don't get me wrong, Taylor Lautner, I respect him fully and completely, but him as the coach, him as the main coach, no. I'm sorry. I know people recognize him from Twilight and all that. Don't hate me for it, but honestly, I wasn't really convinced with him being the coach. I was expecting more out of him, and well, I just thought he was going to be more of an interesting character in this movie. He wasn't. He was in the movie a lot, but sometimes he really wasn't. But I think he could have done a whole lot better as a coach, as the coaching home team. He really could have. And that's it for the positives and negatives. Onto my rant. This movie, again, like I said earlier, is based off true events that happened. And what I can say is that Kevin James, he really took an effort to bring out Sean Payton in this movie. He was an awesome job. He did an awesome job, I mean, playing cool this cool coach. No words can describe how awesome he was playing this. Though again, I had a few problems with the movie, being a little nitpicky with it, but I somehow managed to look past some of the roles in the movie and still had a blast with it, because again, some of Adam Sandler's comedic movies didn't really hit, but this one is for sure something out of the ordinary. I was really convinced with Kevin James's acting in this movie and how he was playing this cool, amazing coach. That we all know in the NFL. And again, if you're a football fan, watch this movie if you want to, and you'll get to see the true events that happened with Sean Payton, and seeing him reconnect with his son in this movie. I can say this much: this is worth your time, especially if you're a football fan. I would I would recommend all football fans to watch this. If you're a fan of Adam Sandler movies, especially his comedic ones, watch this too. It'll be funny, it'll be interesting, and it'll also be heartwarming. You will never know what might happen in this movie. You really don't. That's all I can say. And that's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. I give Home Team a solid C hope you all can view it. Because again, I really did enjoy the movie, but some of the parts in this movie didn't really hit it off with me, including the actors and actresses themselves, such as Adam Sandler's wife playing the mother. Wasn't. She really seemed like she wasn't into her role. But all in all, still the rest of the story was phenomenal, and I could tell that Sean Payton was kind of having a rough time in 2010, and all in all, you could tell that him and his son were trying to connect, but his son really wasn't having it. But still, all in all, great movie. Great movie. Some of those parts didn't really do it for me, but I still had a blast with it. If you're a football fan, like I said earlier, you might want to watch this movie. Have a fun time, enjoy it, laugh a little, and just, well, go nuts. Go nuts. See the story of how Sean Payton coached his son's football team, and how he, led them to victory. I I I really was blown away by this story. Still a fun time to watch, and just a great heartwarming moments in this movie, seeing Sean Payton become a better person because of him coaching his son's team. That is just something that you will be able to remember for a very long time. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of the movie. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.